What's up, guys? Jay here. So I got something in from the Hasbro Pulse shop the other day. And yeah, this is another toy unboxing, so my apologies if that's not the content you're here for, but I'm loving this line, so I'm going to keep buying it. This is the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Snake Eyes from the new G.I. Joe Classified series. You can see here, this is a spectacular packaging set where Snake comes in a foam-lined box with spots for all the weapons, and he comes with a weapons rack that you can actually store the weapons on. It's got double sides, so there's lots of detail on this thing. Alright, so I wanted to do a quick turnaround of the packaging of the actual figure itself. So as you can see, this is a take on the original 1985 V2 Snake Eyes. And as you see here on the side, he is number 00. Every figure in the line has had a number thus far. But since Snake was a special one, with the pre-order happening in February 2020 this year, after the New York Toy Fair toy line announcement, yeah, he got a special note there. We've got the same back panel art that all the other G.I. Joe classified figures have had, but it's in silver and black, which is pretty cool. Got some neat side panel art here. And yeah, I'm just really digging kind of the whole aesthetic about this toy. You know, the Snake Eyes was originally produced in black because it was cheap, and it's just undeniably cool. I love Commando Snake Eyes, and I think this is a really good representation of him. Some details of the interior stuff. This is the removable hand holding the throwing star, which I thought was pretty cool. He also comes with a second hand that has what looks to be a climbing claw to me, or some kind of claw weapon on his hand, which is awesome. Up next, we are going to take a look at the detail on the backpack, and apologies for it moving around a little bit, but the hole on the side there is for the sword scabbard to go into. Here's Snake's pistol, which a silencer can attach to. Silencer right here is attached to the Uzi, Snake's signature Uzi. Here is his Arashikage blade, and the scabbard to hold the sword. Now we're going to do some figure detail turnarounds. This is the actual toy itself, and just look at all this incredible detail on here. You've got a love letter to the original V2 Snake Eyes. I mean, obviously, a lot of the same aesthetics, the pouches, the straps. It's just such a good update and a great feel of the original figure. Now, and I have to admit, I'm not the biggest Snake Eyes fan in the world. I always preferred Storm Shadow, and I know that's a little blasphemous for being a G.I. Joe fan, but I could not pass this up because of how good it looks. We're going to zoom in here now and take a little bit closer look at the head and the arm, and actually show a little bit of detail on the straps here too. Like some of the weaving that's intricate on the straps is just amazing to me, and the work on the backpack to actually make it look like, I mean, we all know it's hard plastic and there's just a peg sticking into his back to hold it up, but the cloth folds are pretty cool as far as I'm concerned, and I like all the different indications of the canvas straps on there to at least imply that that's what those are. And, you know, painted buckles, it's just such a great toy. Now we're going to zoom down to his lower body so we can take a look at the posability here. We've got double jointed knees, double jointed elbows, swivel hips, swivel thighs, and he's got the ball jointed ankles, so you can actually pose him in some pretty cool poses here. As far as I'm concerned, I did have to use a stand to make him stand up because he was a little weak, but that's okay. One thing of note on mine, the knife that was on the other leg that's in its holster, man, that thing falls out all the time. Can't stand it. Now we're going to go to some beauty shots. This is a detail shot of the interior packaging that's outside of the slipcase. This is the poster that comes with the toy, which I love. Here it is under a red light, the packaging, just because I thought it looked cool. Here is the box art on the sides and the front. This is the Arashikage logo on the top, which I thought was really neat. And here's a detail shot of the back. Now we're going to look at the weapons rack. Here's some detail of the sculpting on the rack, which I think is awesome. And I love the Timberwolves on the side. Such a nice callback. And the rack the actual weapons stand on is an Arashikage logo. That's really cool. If you look here, you can see some of the detail shots on the scabbard. There's the Arashikage logo there. And it's also going to show on his belt there. You can see that below the big silver buckle, and some of the grenade detail is really cool as well. Here he is kneeling in front of the weapons rack, drawing his sword. I just kind of like that picture. I thought that was neat. Here's Snake and Scarlet, the two G.I. Joe classified figures I have so far, under a red light, which looks awesome. And here they are, not under a red light, standing back to back, as they should. Here is a picture of kind of a close-up shot of the detail of the throwing stars. And next we're going to look at detail on the belt, which again, that weaving on the belt and on the pants there is just spectacular work from Hasbro. Here's an arm pouch. These actually move around, which is kind of cool. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, do like the video. Be sure to subscribe. And as always, thank you, open your toys, and be sure to stay square. We'll talk to you soon.